a year ago, would you have imagined that the whole world would be paying this much attention to Black Lives Matter and the civil rights movement?
No. But at the same time, I mean, it was going to happen eventually. And so 2020 just happened to be the time for that. And the thing, I guess, social media has a way of making things interesting. And I think for me, Black Lives Matter is like you said, it's me. It's not, for me, it's not a movement. It's a way of life. It's reality. You know, I matter, my kids matter. You know, it doesn't matter what people think or what stereotypes or whatever it is, like we matter. And for me, I think that's the issue that a lot of times people have on social media, because they read things and they assume that the movement is one thing, when
Mhm.
people are upset not because of the movement,
Yeah.
they're upset because of the things that are happening to them as Black people.
Yeah.
The movement is one thing. Black Lives Matter, when people are saying it, they're saying it from their perspective. And I think that's the thing that I get frustrated with, because some people just don't get it. And people are just, people are so afraid to talk about race and so afraid to step on toes, when it's all about a simple conversation, and it's about having compassion for people,
Yeah.
and listening to hear, not listening to talk. And trauma is a real thing. I had no idea that there was a such thing as racial trauma. I had no idea. And I didn't realize that I was a victim of it either, because after you've been subjected to something so long, it becomes, you become numb to it to an extent. Even microaggressions, I never realized that I was experiencing that, when, you know, people said that I speak very well. And I was like, what exactly does that mean? I'm a college educated woman. Or people asking to touch my hair and their hand is already in my hair before they finish their question. And people getting upset when you voice your opinion, or learning about pet to threat theory, which I had never heard of. And it makes sense to me now that I'm studying these things, and I realize, like, that was actually done to me, or it was done to a friend of mine in their professional career. Why are you like that? Calm down. Because now, because you understand who you are, you understand what your strengths are, now you can speak up for yourself, and now you're a threat. Now it's overwhelming to the point where I have to get off social media.
Yeah.
I have to distance myself from people, because I can't deal with it, because some people just, they don't know what it's like to be me
Yeah.
in this world, at all.
Yeah. I'm so
And what I will
sorry.
add to that is that there is a level of discomfort on all parts that comes with talking about racism in America, but you cannot not talk about America without talking about racism. And I just want to add that my perspective is I lived abroad for several years, and that was my first encountering. You know, it wasn't that I was Black, it was that I was American. Like, they were more worried that I was an American person in their country other than my race. But in America, everything is race based. So the avoidance of that conversation is only going to be a certain amount of time. Like, this isn't the first time it's happened. So it comes in cycles. And I feel like it's always a certain amount of time before it bubbles over again. And we're in the middle of the again,
Yeah,
because it
yeah.
wasn't just that long ago that we were protesting rights. I think it's cyclic, and the avoidance of that perpetuates it.